our final remarks before we will take your questions. So I think we have to summarize the take-home message of our symposium. Double pause, a new paradigm in treating sexual dysfunction. The two major concepts is that really this is a new taxonomic paradigm, useful in treating climacteric sexual dysfunction in the couple. We know that the couple of there, but thinking like this, I think will give us more power, and you will see why. Emmanuele will explain to you even better at the end. Concept of couple pause is also a new diagnostic and therapeutic paradigm that addresses the sexual health need of the aging couple as a whole rather than treating the individual patient in isolation. My key message were very simple. Sexual symptoms are there with the menopause. There is no way. Both estrogen and androgen are involved, and they contribute with the aging process to the clinical manifestation. Then we have Katrine's main message. Approach in the practice, everyday practice. Sexual intimacy has changed within the last 1-3 years due to different factors. This is something so common in the dialogue. You have hormonal changes, the one I address. You have the couple situation of the woman presenting in the office that may vary so much and need to be considered. We should improve our communication with the patient. This is absolutely important, and even we should be able to facilitate the communication between partners, even though the partner maybe is not there at that moment, but we really need to stimulate this idea. And we, as healthcare professionals, need to be aware of the issue and need to actively address the organic side of the problem. This is our duty for sure, as well the interaction and psychology of the couple, and maybe we can also refer to another specialist, but we don't have to dismiss the patient. We just need to protect and send to the real one good specialist. And then, of course, we have the couple thinking Anna Maria just concluded. It's important to consider the partner, the general health, the sexual health, we have said, because is the other player. And we have to address sexual problem and their treatment. And a couple-based approach should include and may include a focus on information and education, putting the aging into perspective, what is happening with our body, in our relationship, restoring physical affection, increasing emotional intimacy, trust and respect, even the dynamic in the couple and communication and expression of sexual needs. So the pyramid we use in our review article and expert opinion we wrote together with Emmanuele is really there. If we want to really address the couple pose, we really need to consider this polarity, the physician on one end and the two partners, considering many aspects of their life, health, and behavior.
Conclusion: the couple's health equation. Yeah, it's we can put it into a, let's say, mathematical or using the traffic lights in order to keep really in our daily clinical life what is coming from the idea of the double pose and the couple pose. This is the situation where there is not a sick menopause and not a sick andropause. Everything is going well. Both partners are healthy and the couple as a whole is healthy. There is no need for intervention. There is no need for counseling. But in the real life, things are changing. In this case, the partner number one is having a subclinical, let's say subclinical erectile dysfunction, a subclinical reduction of desire, a subclinical loss of lubrication, and finally, despite the fact that the other partner is healthy, the couple is having a subclinical condition, which must be addressed usually, we call it subclinical double pose, lifestyle modification for the partner number one, with the help of the partner number two, which is treated by counseling in order to improve the general health of the couple and change the wrong lifestyles, which is also present where they are both doing something wrong, and having some subclinical symptoms, sexual subclinical symptoms, both partners. And in that case, both need to change the lifestyle in order to face the sick couple, the couple with couple pose with a double pose. And the double pose is clearly present where there is a need of a real therapy, usually a pharmacological, could be hormonal and so on, where one partner is so sick, the other can be subclinical, and finally there is a red light because the couple is definitely in the double pose and there is a need for therapy for one and lifestyle modification for the other. And when is healthy, is the same, more or less, a double pose. One is healthy, the other one is sick. The therapy is needed for one and counseling is needed for the other one. And definitely when there is the so-called full double pose, which is the worst condition. No. This is the typical condition. This is what is happening always in our offices, where she is sick and the other member of the couple is also sick, with a sick andropause, a sick menopause, two sick menopause, two sick andropauses. Both needs therapies as well, counseling. So I think that having in mind this, the idea of the traffic lights can help us very much in handling these patients.
And indeed, you know very well that we have some options out there. Maybe they are not ideal, okay? We would like to have more, at least on my side, okay? Because I believe that andrologists and urologists, they have quite a lot and quite effective, but we have always to improve ourselves. We know that women's sexual disorder can be approached, of course, with this lifestyle medicine approach, very important, education and counseling, try to modify risk factor, think about exercise, mindfulness, respiration. We have so many things we can do for ourselves just to raise the awareness that something can be improved. We have not so many treatments during the premenopause. We have in some countries, not all over the world, unfortunately, some psychoactive agents. They are specifically marketed for hypoactive sexual desire disorder, such as flibanserin, bremelanotide. You know that in North America. We may use some psychoactive agent off-label to try to modulate the female brain. Very important is sex therapy. We don't have to forget that you can modify very much attitude, behavior, and you can learn how to use your body and your mind at the service of sexual function and behavior. In postmenopause, we have hormones. We have to use them in a very appropriate way, try to tailor the good approach, maybe combining also different strategies, systemic hormone, local hormone, very important. And of course, we dream to have also some psychoactive agent that can be labeled for postmenopausal women, because at the present moment it's not, because, for example, flibanserin is just for the premenopausal women. And of course, sex therapies also for postmenopausal women, they are important. Physical therapy, even pelvic floor rehabilitation, so crucial to avoid the vicious circle of pain.
Yeah,
mine is also, so we go back to the male. Didn't work very well, this.
The majority of the sexual symptoms, of all the sexual symptoms, the first line therapy is always impacting on the lifestyle of the patients. And taking the occasion of giving a powerful and successful therapy in order to motivate the patient to change the lifestyle. Either if you are prescribing PD5 inhibitor, either if you are prescribing testosterone, doesn't matter. It is a wonderful occasion in order to change the lifestyle. So this is the first things, and involving the partner in the change of the lifestyle will be the best strategy in order to be successful in one of the most challenging issues that the doctors are facing, which is the changes in the lifestyle. And erectile dysfunction is really treated very successful with the combination of PD5 inhibitors with hormones, the combination of PD5 inhibitors with counseling and sexual therapy. But we are now in the house of Beatrice, and I really want to thanks at the end of this wonderful meeting. Thanks to the great speakers that enjoyed with me to deliver those new messages regarding couple pose and double pose, but the commitment of Beatrice into the so-called holistic, a term which is used too many times, but it means something. It means that considering everything as a whole, considering the couple as a real patient, is something which is definitely into the soul of Beatrice. So Beatrice committed to make the difference in women's and men's sexual health by providing a unique portfolio of solutions for both members of the couples. And I think that we have to be very grateful to our Beatrice for doing this kind of education and having this very important portfolio. Rossella.
Yeah, me too. I want to thank the company for giving us the opportunity to share our ideas and to putting together this panel of speakers and really for give us the opportunity to have a comprehensive approach and to move from pose to play, because we said since so many years that it takes two to tango, and this is really true. Thank you very much.